Hi, I'm Josh from CertaUPS. Today we're going to be taking a look at our C300R range. So this particular unit comes in 4 different variants. So it comes in a 1 kVA, 1.5 kVA, 2 kVA and a 3 kVA. This particular unit is a rack mountable solution. It does also come with feet for the UPS, so it can be used as a tower if needed. It is a line interactive UPS and it has the pure sine wave output. Typically the C300R will be used with servers, business networks and also security systems. And a couple of the key features for this unit would be the eco mode, the USB connectivity, but also if you purchase a NMC card from us, then it can be used for network management purposes as well. So the operating temperature for the UPS is between 0 to 40 degrees and the batteries is around 20 to 25. The battery can be used out of that temperature range, but 20 to 25, that's where you'll get the peak performance for the batteries and also enhance the lifespan. So the lifespan of the batteries is 3 to 5 years and the UPS has a design life of 5 to 7 years. So what we're going to do now is take a look at what actually comes with the UPS. First of all, what I would say is when you receive the unit, is always to just check around the box just to ensure that there's no sign of heavy drops or water damage. If you do see that there is any water damage on the box, always contact your supplier. So when you receive the UPS, you will receive the feet for the UPS, so if you wanted to make it a tower. You'll get your input lead and your output lead, and you'll also get the telephone patch lead. You'll get your user manual and your warranty card, and you'll also get some brackets for the rack rail kit. So what we're going to do now is take a look at the UPS unit itself. What I've also done is got the feet out so that we can place the UPS on for the purpose of the video. So as you can see at the front of the UPS you've got your LCD display. Now this display can actually be turned, so it can be used in the other way. So what we're going to do first is you're going to get your input lead, which goes into the back of the UPS, and then your plug socket goes into the UK mains outlet. This will then start the UPS and you will get this display. So once you've connected the UPS to the mains power, what you're going to have to do next is hold the power button for just over 3 seconds. And then this will start and put the UPS into normal mode. It will run a test before it goes into normal mode, so that is normal. So once the test is run, you'll see the code in the middle center which says norm. So always ensure that this is the mode that the UPS is in. If the UPS starts in any other mode, then please do contact us on the email address below. Now taking a look at the back of the UPS, you've got 8 C13 outlets. You've got the surge protection for the network and modem. You've got the network interface slot. You've got your input. You've got your dry contact communication port, or the RS232. You've got your USB connectivity port. You've got your emergency power off and your earth line connection. So just as an overview of what is on the front display. So to the left of the display you've got your input voltage. To the right of the display you have your output voltage. To the top centre you have what mode the UPS is in. And then the left hand side of the display you have the battery capacity. And to the right hand side of the display you have the load capacitor. In the user manual on page 26 and 27 you have a description of the LCD display functions and also the UPS status. So what I would say is to refer to the manuals page 26 and page 27 and these will also be on screen for you now. So what I'm going to do now is remove the UPS from the mains power. What will happen now is to the top centre it will come up to say BAT. Now what that means is that the UPS is in battery mode, so you are disconnected from mains power. There will be a continuous beep as an alert to tell you that you are in battery mode. This can be silenced by holding the mute button for again just over 3 seconds. And then this will mute any alarms. So what you can do from the front display now is if you hold the mute button for just over 3 seconds and release, this will then perform a battery test.
Hello, this is Joe from CertaUPS. Today I'll be showing you how to download, install and configure ViewPower. So first of all, to make sure you've got the most up-to-date version of the software, if you head to our website at CertaUPS.com, then go to the download section, scroll down until you get to the software section, and underneath that you'll see a heading for ViewPower Setup. So if you just click the orange arrow, that will start the download. Once the download is finished, you can go ahead and open the zip folder. Inside there you'll find another folder called ViewPower Setup Windows, so if you open that and then double click setup.exe, that will begin the installation. It'll take a few minutes for the software to unpack and start the installation. So once the installation has begun, you can click Next on the first screen. On the second screen, where it asks you to enter the serial number, you can enter the serial number found within the product manual. Click Next, Next, Next again, and finally you can click Install. Again, it'll take a few minutes to install the software, but it's a relatively quick process. So once the software is installed, you can press Done and you'll see a new icon on your desktop, and in your system tray you'll see a plug shaped icon. So if you double click that, it'll start the service. So once the software has loaded, on the left hand side here you can see a list of devices. At the minute we've got none connected or none attached to the WinPower software, so all we can see is the name of the current PC. So we're going to go ahead and add a device. So first you want to go to System and act as administrator. The default password is administrator with a capital A, so enter that and press OK. And then again go to System, but this time press Auto Search Device. So at this point, if your UPS is connected via Ethernet or USB, it should find that machine straight away. So you can see now, if you next to the desktop, you can see a little plus arrow, so you can press that, and then USB, and you can see the UPS we've just added. So if you click on that machine, you can see a status diagram. So you can see the input voltage, output voltage, load, battery voltage. So we can go ahead and switch this machine into standby mode, and then you can see it says UPS output off and the diagram reflects the operation. So as well as monitoring the status of the UPS live, you can also set up email alerts and shutdown parameters for the computer it's connected to. So first of all, for the email alerts, if you go to Tools and Email Settings, here's where you can fill out your default settings for whichever email client you want to use. So in our case, we'll just give an example with Gmail. So you want to enter your username, and password, and then we're going to add a receiver's email address. So I'll use the same email address for this demonstration that we've used to actually send the emails. That's okay there. Tick that, and then underneath there you can see a list of UPS messages that you are interested in. So for us, we're going to set UPS battery low, UPS output overload, AC fail on bypass, and press OK. So I'm going to go ahead and fail the power on this unit now. So you can see straight away we're getting that alert. And now if I go to this email client, you can see that emails come through straight away saying AC failure. And again, now I've plugged the power back in, we can see USB input power restored. So as well as setting up the email parameters, another common feature that people use is the shutdown parameters. So if you go to Device and then Shutdown Parameters, you can see all the options here. So you can shut down the machine when the battery level falls below a certain percentage or after a certain time, whatever is applicable for your setup. So the default is to set the battery shut down after 40% capacity. So press OK there. So that concludes the screencast of how to install and configure WinPower. We've set up the email settings and the device shutdown parameters. But as you can see in the menu, there's lots more options to set up and configure if you need them. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.